Santa Claus had the right idea. Visit people only once a year. Victoria Borge.
My ears on? My ears on?
Yes. You make
Those are
noise.
cute.
Hi guys, welcome back to Sis N Giggles. I'm your co-host Kecia and
I'm Karen.
and today we are doing a Christmas episode. Ring a ding
Ho,
ding
ho,
ding 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 ding.
Merry
Ba, ba, ba,
Christmas.
ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Today we are eating cake pops.
They're so pretty.
Aren't they though? It's the sweetest, easiest. Well, I won't say easy, right? Because you have to have cake meat. It is an easy dessert to make. It's just cake and icing, and it's dipped in chocolate. So if you guys want the recipes, make sure that you go on our Patreon, like, follow, and subscribe. So let's get into this Christmas episode. Y'all like our antlers? We cute, ain't we? All right.
Okay.
So
What are we talking about today?
Christmas, just random Christmas stuff. So it's the time of the year for us to be jolly and merry. And I feel like last couple of episodes ago, we talked about how to maintain your stress in this environment. So now we're at the peak, right? This is the big one, Elizabeth. So let's just talk about some of the things that we do on Christmas, some traditions, what we like, what we don't like, so on and so forth. So I'll start. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Probably Home Alone.
That's so generic.
I know, but that brings me back to Christmas memories. Around the holidays, I just remember Home Alone would always be on the TV.
Oh, it's because it's a Christmas movie.
I know, but I'm saying
So
it
the original
brings
Home
me
Alone
back.
1 or because
One.
there's Home Alone 1,
2,
2,
3.
and then there's the ones with the new little boy.
Yeah, the original.
I hate when they kind of spin it off. No, I lied. So I did watch the one with Max. I think that's his name. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? That one was good.
Yeah.
But my favorite Christmas movie when I know that it's Christmas time is A Diva's Christmas Carol.
I've never seen
And
that.
it usually comes on MTV. And it's with Vanessa Williams. And she's like Scrooge. And she has the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future that comes. I love that movie. I don't know. Maybe because it's nostalgia for me, because every, like we talked about before, on Thanksgiving is when we set up our Christmas stuff. So it's, for quite some time. And that movie always comes on every time that we put up Christmas stuff. So it ended up being my favorite movie. And I love Vanessa Williams. She can do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite Christmas movie.
Nice.
I will say, what's your most memorable, funny Christmas thing that has happened?
Funny Christmas. I don't really feel like I had funny Christmases. They were all good, but I can't be oh, remember that time my daddy burned his eyebrows off cooking the turkey?
Look, so one thing about my family is if you can't take a joke, you can't be a part of my family. And jokes come from my mama to my daddy to my sister and so forth now. We just hilarious. So one of the things that I remember on Christmas, I believe this was Christmas, I could be wrong, but I'm sure it was Christmas because we were putting up backstory. I had a gap. That's why I put a list, right? And we were putting up decorations, and for some reason my dad came home and he tried to I tried to scare him. I tried to scare him, so I stood behind him. And mind you, I probably was in the 7th grade or something like that. So I tried to stand behind him and wait for him to turn around. So when he turned around, I smiled, gap and all. I've had to be in the 6th grade because I got braces in the end of the 6th grade. And he looked at me and was like, fall into the gap. The Gap commercial.
The gap in your mouth.
I could have decked him in the eye. Sir. And in front of our house, when we put up decorations, we have these big white columns. It's a 90s house, right? So we have the columns. My daddy didn't believe in getting a ladder, so he would stack 2 bar stools on top of each other and
He
wrap
did not.
the poles in like red velvet or whatever fabric, so it looked like a candy cane. And I was just like, he's going to kill himself. He's gonna die. This is gonna take him out.
And he made it.
He made it. I don't know. Them old school dudes is
different.
They different.
So I have like fond memories, but like nothing that I'm like, oh, it was so funny. But like I don't know, I'm remembering specifically the first time my mom taught me how to make pecan candy, like standing on like a stool.
Oh my
Because
God.
you gotta stir for forever.
I would never make.
I made it. I said, okay,
Not
this
doing
is
again.
good for me. But that was like a really sweet memory because I like to cook, so it was nice like being in the kitchen with her and like learning that. I also feel like Snoopy, the Christmas Snoopy movie is always on.
I could never understand Charlie Brown. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. I wasn't as I don't know. I never got it. I don't understand it.
Then I still have to do this. Like once I got to an age where I knew Santa didn't exist, it was like, all right, come wrap these gifts.
Look, so I remember getting the JCPenney Christmas catalog. That's how JCPenney used to set us up. They used to send this catalog, so it used to be everything. And in the back of the book was all the toys. So me and my sister would go in the back of the book and circle everything that we wanted. Like, I want this, I want this, I want that. Christmas Day ain't get on the list. I didn't get a dang on thing that was on that list. I got clothes. I told you about the story how I got socks and drawers from my auntie. Yeah. I got clothes. I got maybe 1 or 2 things. My parents would do stuff like buy the Easy Bake Oven and don't buy the refills. So I'm like opening up boxes of cake, trying to like make my Easy Bake Oven, like watching it, not knowing that it's a light bulb that's in there that's baking this stuff. Like, buy the tea sets and not play a tea party with me. Like, come on now. Dang. That happened. And then it got to a point when we got older. She was like, all right, I'm not going to buy you a gift. I'm going to give you $500 and y'all can just do what you want. So that $500 lasted one Christmas. It went to $300. It went to $250. It went to now where my gift at?
Yep.
It went from I'm giving you gifts to like, all right, now we got to buy the gifts for the parent.
I did this for so many years. Where's
my gift? Yeah. Even to this day, it's like I don't get anything. And then now my parents are like, where's my gift?
Yeah, I definitely feel like when you're younger, there's just like the excitement of you being young and everything being new. And then like the older you get, it'd be like do. Like it just trickles down. It's like, oh, we ain't even decorating no more. Christmas lights. We about to put Christmas lights up.
Girl, we have the lights on our house now. We just change the colors.
Man.
Oh, yeah. And fortunately, we have somebody in our neighborhood that works for like energy. So he has like the cherry picker and he comes put our lights up. And we just give him like $30 to do that.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not getting on no roof.
Yeah.
And I will say this, I'm extra with decorations because in Briley room, she has her own Christmas tree. And it's like gumdrop lollipops and cupcakes. And like she has her own Christmas tree.
That is wild.
Ain't it though?
That's cute though.
It is cute. I was like, oh, I'll let her pick out the stuff.
I feel like every parent has something that they do extra for their kids.
Yeah, she's extra. I mean, I grew up with 2 Christmas trees. It started off with 2 Christmas trees, and then it ended up being 4 Christmas trees. So we had 2 in the front and by the window. And then we had, like, our house was pretty big. So we had 1 in the sunken living room, and then we have 1 in a great living room. So we end up having, like, 4 Christmas trees.
Y'all Christmas people.
My mom just likes to decorate. Like, she decorates Christmas trees. And then our Christmas trees turn into, like, Mardi Gras trees. That turn into, like, Valentine's Day trees. So the tree stays up for, like, a good 4 months. The tree is just up there, and you're like, damn, I gotta take this tree down.
Y'all do real Christmas trees, fake Christmas trees, or mix of both?
Fake. We don't
Y'all never did any real?
We did real when we were younger. It was like, oh, we're gonna go pick out a Christmas tree, but then you realize the amount of money you're spending on a real Christmas tree. Well, I could buy this fake one and have it for a few years.
So, it's an experience thing.
I feel
like we did it maybe like 1 or 2 years.
You have to
we
water those things.
Yeah,
I'm not doing all that. That's too much effort. I mean, it's hard enough for me to reach behind the tree and plug it in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting beat up by the damn the fake Christmas pines.
Right, yeah.
Like, now, granted, the smell is great.
Yeah.
Like, having a fresh tree in your house. I'm not scratching up my car tying it to my car.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not built like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm not like, I don't know. I don't think that kind of stuff excites me. I would be the house that's like, I'm going to pay for somebody to buy the tree and come set it up for me just so it could be there.
Yeah, you know, a lot of things are different now because I'm, I guess, making memories with baby.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, let's set up the tree. And I honestly thought she was going to rip down the tree the first time we had it. I thought I had to put a fence around the tree. She was good. She was like, oh.
I got a tree.
Yeah, I don't think she even noticed it for a little bit. She was like, okay, we have a tree, Mom. And I was like, all right. So it's like putting stuff in her room. Like we talked about her. I think she's getting the decoration bug because she wants to decorate for Halloween.
Oh.
So she like wants to put stuff in her room. She's like, oh, the Christmas tree. So she wants to help. Like every time she see me do something, she's like, I want to help Mommy. Granted, she's making more of a mess than anything, but it's like, all right, you help me. But yeah, like our Christmas now revolves around baby girl.
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll probably be different when I have kids, right? Because I'm going to want to create those memories with them too. But right now, especially while it's just me, look, I might put a hat on Ali.
I'm going to say you got to do something to Ali.
That's it right there.
Ali,
put a hat on
put
the
an
dog.
Ali on Ali. You know what? It's a lot. Christmas could be a lot.
Yeah.
And not to switch subject, but Black Santas matter.
Black Santas do matter.
Black Santas matter. My daughter at a young age, and some people it was like, oh, it's the mystery of Santa Claus. My daughter knew that Santa, like she mentioned Santa Claus, but at the end of the day, I always tell her Santa Claus is your dad.
Yeah.
And it's not me being like, you're taking that away from her.
Yeah.
But I need her to know that Santa Claus isn't some random white man that's bringing a gift. It's your parents is working hard that's going to bring you stuff, because there's no real representation of a Black Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that. But we're doing better in the sense of I now see a lot of Black Santa decorations.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a black nutcracker one year. It was so tight. I was like, I want to get that. They had it in front of their house. They had like 2 black nutcrackers. Yeah. And I was like, that's tight. That's what's up.
That.
Have you ever had any awkward family moments? I have.
Again, like not anything that was like, I feel like worthy of like fully sharing. I remember one, oh my God, I feel bad saying this. Like, say girl. I don't be trying to talk about my family.
I'm talking about mine.
But man, one holiday, I think it was either Christmas or Thanksgiving. Let's just say it was Christmas. We were sitting around just listening to gospel music.
That's depressing.
It was the weirdest Christmas. I didn't even know how we got there, but I was like, we are literally just sitting here listening to gospel music, and pretty much it was like me, my sister, and her husband were like the only.
Oh, this was recent.
This was, like probably like 5 to 8 years ago, I would say.
That's
somewhere in there.
Oh man.
But it just felt very like, I was like, we're not like, hello, let's like be lively and fun and this and that. But it was just a very like drab Christmas that year.
So it never snows in Louisiana. So that one year it snowed.
Remember that.
That was amazing. Like I had a makeshift snowball fight. It might have had a rock in that snowball, but damn it, I was gonna have a snowball. So one year we tried to have like Christmas by my grandmother's house. I mean, my grandmother passed some time ago, but the house was still there. So we tried to have Christmas there, and when I tell you that was weird, it just was weird. Like you have people that's the house they kind of grew up in, or grew up later in life, and then it's like you're trying to make memories. The house isn't big enough. You have the cousins. It's like it was very, very weird, and I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah. So that was something that was memorable, but it was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
I've had situations where one cousin will always bring the girlfriend, and then when they break up, the girlfriend just kind of shows up Just trying to see what the other cousin gonna bring, like the other, like if he gonna bring another girl to the house type situation.
What? Why would they even do that?
Because they petty.
Wow.
They petty ghetto shit. Or like we'll have we always buy so much alcohol for Christmas because we have like these parties, and we know when one cousin comes, you have to like hide the alcohol or like watch what he leaving with. Because girl, it kills me how people will come to your house with and don't bring nothing and then leave with Tupperwares and stuff. Like my mom has this one friend that she travels with Tupperware in her car. Like, ma'am, did you bring something for you to be like? I feel like it's an even exchange. What you bringing for what you taking?
One of my friends was telling me a story about, I think it was his either auntie or cousin, but he was like, we have a nickname for her. Her nickname is Pack 'em Up Lauren or something like that. Because they were like, she will show up, won't bring nothing, but will show up with her Tupperware, pack buku plates, like she about to eat for a whole week type shit, and walk off.
Wow. Now, granted, if my husband doesn't come to a gathering, or if it's like my mom's house, best believe I'm packing up plates. Like
I mean, it's normal to pack plates, but you contribute. I'm sure.
Contributing, yeah. But it's like you coming to a party, you sitting down, you got at least 2 bottles of wine in front of you, and not like little wines, like big wines, like Sam's wines. Like we go to Sam's to get the wines.
Oh,
you sitting with these 2 bottles of wines, drinking, sitting your happy ass here, drinking this, and then when it's time to go, you go to the car, get your Tupperware, fill your Tupperware up, and then bounce out. Can I even get a Christmas card?
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy. But we do have an uncle that always makes like this eggnog, and it's pretty good. Like we have like little things like that. That's pretty good.
My auntie makes one of my aunties, she makes a rum cake that I look forward to. They be wanting me to I make a cheesecake pound cake. I'm sorry, a cheesecake, a cream cheese pound cake.
It's like a regular pound cake sound good.
Make that.
I might have to.
But my family loves that. But like I look forward to my aunt's rum cake. I'm like, no, I want the rum cake. I don't know what she does. I cannot
get a rum cake down. I tried to make a rum cake, and that's why I had everybody drunk. I have this one auntie that's a pastor.
Sound like a good rum cake to me.
I have this one auntie that's a pastor. And every like holiday, she always brings the Jello shot, the strongest Jello shots in the world. I'm like, girl, how you drinking this? Listen. That's that ceremonial wine that y'all be drinking. Cause, ma'am, you got my eyes burning. Look, I'm blinking over here. What's ma'am?
She say, listen,
girl,
she trying to have a good time.
Listen. No, ma'am. But I always make a sweet potato cheesecake. So good. So good. Sounds good. So good. I'm not a big pie person. Like I'll make it in here, there, but trust believe that pie gonna have a pre-made crust because I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah. Oh, potlucks.
I was just about to say the potlucks. Oh, child. How you feel about potlucks? Like I'm gonna eat what I bring. Family friend potlucks.
So work potlucks, right? I'm going to eat what I brought. Or what I know somebody else brought that like if you are working together, like I'm gonna eat what you got, and I'm gonna be first in line to pick my food, and that's it. Like I don't know what y'all got going on in your house. Y'all let y'all cats cook with y'all. Y'all let y'all.
I was just thinking about that video.
Y'all let y'all dogs lick the spoon and use that same spoon.
Stick it right back in there.
I'm not doing that. And then, oh my God, people don't believe in using a serving spoon. So if they are fixing a plate in the potluck line and they using their eating spoon to dip in or putting their hand in the bag of chips, I will open a new bag of chips. I don't know where your hand been.
This is when I was in Dubai. One of the excursions we did had a potluck. I say a potluck, but they had a buffet style thing, right? I couldn't even eat the food because I literally saw a lady dipping her spoon in to like taste what she wanted to actually put on her plate, was boldly just walking around dipping, tasting. She move on if she didn't want it. If she wanted more, she'd scoop it. No new spoon, nothing. She was just making her rounds. I said,
ain't nobody told her nothing?
I said, I'm not eating it. I'm not eating any of it because I just saw her. But how many other people did something like that?
I don't do buffets. I don't do potlucks. Or if I'm gonna eat what I'm gonna eat, and that's gonna be it. If I'm late to the party, who made this?
And if you can't cook,
don't cook.
Don't volunteer to sign up to bring a dish to the potluck.
Girl, this is all subject, but I remember from my sister graduation from high school, my mama had this friend. And she was like, oh, I'm going to make such and such for Crystal. Mind you, this woman was a little crazy. She was like, I'm going to make all of this for Crystal's graduation. When I tell you that woman bought something that looked like slop, who eating that? That looked like that video of Miss Netta making some chicken something. She was making something. I was like, ma'am.
I'm good.
It's supposed to be hot and cold at the same time. I'm not doing that.
Not hot and cold at the same time.
Y'all be mindful of those potlucks because they be trying to do you in. They be trying to do you in that casserole, that cat casserole.
Cat casserole.
They be having paw print cookies.
Right.
That be real paw prints.
Real paw prints.
That be real paw prints. Not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm good on it.
Well, that's all I got for y'all in this Christmas episode.
That's all I have too. We just wanted something light, fun, check in with y'all. Hopefully get some nostalgia, some memories going. And yeah, we hope everyone has a Merry Christmas.
Y'all be safe out there.
A very Merry Christmas.
And a happy, how does the song go? Have a very Merry Christmas and a happy holidays. Woo!